In the fight for civil rights, cameras were as powerful as protest signs. They exposed injustice, preserved courage, and fueled change. Inside Atlanta's High Museum lies one of the nation's most significant collections of civil rights photographs. Over 500 works, each a window into the struggle and the hope of a generation. This is their story. Founded in Atlanta, the birthplace of Martin Luther King Jr., the High Museum of Art holds a collection that doesn't just belong to history. It belongs to us. These images document not only the marches and arrests, but the quiet, intimate moments of faith, fear, and resilience. They show us how ordinary people became extraordinary voices for freedom. Photographs have the power to make the invisible visible. Gordon Parks captured that power in 1956 with his photograph, Outside Looking In. Behind a chain-link fence, Black children gaze at a playground reserved for white children. No captions were needed. The injustice was plain. Images like this bypassed politics and spoke directly to conscience, reaching newspapers, magazines, and living rooms around the world. The High Museum's collection brings together the leading photographers of the movement. Danny Lyon, a young member of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, risked his life to capture sit-ins, arrests, and protests. His images weren't distant journalism. They were participation. Charles Moore stood with Dr. King in Birmingham and Selma, recording Bloody Sunday and King's arrest. His camera bore witness to brutality and carried it to the front pages nationwide. Doris Derby, educator turned activist, turned her lens toward women of the movement. Organizing, leading, sustaining. Her photographs remind us that women were not just participants, but pillars. Ernest Withers, Bruce Davidson, Leonard Freed each contributed vital chapters. Together, their work forms a mosaic of courage. Atlanta was both the cradle and the crossroads of the civil rights movement. The High Museum's photographs root the struggle here, on Auburn Avenue at Ebenezer Baptist Church, and in the streets, filled with mourners after King's assassination in 1968. These are not distant moments. They happened here, in the heart of the South, on the streets that still carry their echoes. The High Museum doesn't just preserve, it interprets. In 2018, 50 years after King's death, the museum opened an exhibition titled A Fire That No Water Could Put Out. The title, from Dr. King himself, framed the civil rights movement as an ongoing blaze of justice. The exhibition placed historic photographs alongside contemporary works, showing that the struggle did not end in the 60s. It continues today. The legacy lives on. Sheila Pree Bright's series, #1960Now, places today's protesters alongside giants of the past. Her work reminds us that the fight for justice is not history, it's our present. By displaying Bright's works alongside Lyon, Moore, and Parks, the High Museum tells a single story, a continuum of struggle, memory, and hope. These photographs are more than images. They're witnesses, their resistance, their memory. The High Museum's collection ensures we do not forget, and that we see how the struggle continues. If we listen closely, these images speak, and what they tell us is this: the fire is still burning. I'm Darren Baylor, and thank you for exploring this extraordinary collection with me. If art like this inspires you, subscribe for more stories where history, culture, and truth collide. Until next time.